morning or afternoon. Good night. Alright. Anyways, hello everyone. This game that we're gonna go over is Fabiano Caruana versus Ruslan Parmenov in 2014. Now, this is the game where Fabiano Caruana became a 2800 against this former world champion, and it was pretty much the day the Earth stood still, pretty much. So let's get into it. E4 is played, E5. We have the Russian game right here. Knight takes and comes back. Knight takes. We pretty much have normal Petrov game right here until about right here where the bishop comes to f6. This is a normal move. Fabi's next move is a little bit more unique. We have h3. All right, listen. This is a good night. Okay, we don't want nothing happening here. This is a good night. So we don't want to get pinned down or traded off eventually. So Fabi prevents that. H6 is played. Now B3. B3, we're getting a little lift for the king. And A6. G4 is played. Now this is a very good move right here. As you can see right here, we got this G2 squared open for the bishop, and we for potential queenside castling attack in the future, and we also have this G4 and H3 mini pawn storm we can rain if Parmenov ever decided to castle kingside. As you can see, black is not safe here. He is not too happy. Castles queenside, we're going for it, and bishop to G2 because why not? G5 is played and knight to D4. Now notice how if the knight is taken, then guess what? We take back, we undouble our pawns. Now that's pretty convenient now, isn't it? But wait a minute, do we really want to keep this there? Is this really a piece we can keep? Well, former world champion says no, knight takes, and then pawn takes. D5 is played. We're trying to lock in these guys. Parmenov is trying to create Parmenov is trying to seal off the position, and he's trying to refute Caruana's attack. Caruana is a very good attacker, and right now he's like 20-ish, 21-ish in his peak, and so he's like the scariest thing this guy's ever met. F4 is played. We're attacking on the king side. We gotta solidify this king side mess before we can continue on with our attack on the king. G takes F4, bishop takes F4, H5. Now that's a good move. A lot of pressure on the H3 pawn. G5 is played. You counter a threat with an even bigger threat. All right, and bishop comes back. Rook E to D1. Okay, now that's like, wait a minute. Isn't that something? All right, isn't that something? Well, no, it's not something. We got a pin right here. Okay, we can't block. That's it. All right. That's so sad. So H4 is played instead. Now we have bishop to E5. Now wait a minute. What happened here? Okay, we have granite right here. That's what this is. Ruslan kind of did a good number on this. Now we're moving the rook to the side. Okay, open file. And after which we're moving our bishop up. We want to trade pieces, and rook slides over. Queen comes up. We're infiltrating some more. You can see Fabi is ever so slightly just improving his position more and more. Queen comes back, and now I want you to pause the video real quick and tell me where this bishop goes. All right, I'll give you a minute. Or not. I'm gonna go anyways. You should have paused the video. That's your fault if you didn't do it. So the bishop would like to go to this square D3. Now, having that said, this move after that Fabi finds is kind of easy. Bishop to F1. All right. Right here, we don't have too much going for us. This is not a good diagonal right here. But after bishop F1, king slides over. Bishop D3, and now this guy's alive and cooking. All right. Could sacrifice eventually. We're taking care of any sort of weird doubling ups of the rooks. It's fine. It's fine. It's wonderful. Bishop to c8, defending the b7 pawn, and king comes up. We're getting a little safe, you know, getting a little antsy. We wanna do something fun. All right, we wanna do something fun. We don't want this back rank to be a problem with checks. So bishop takes, rook takes, because we're not nasty people. So rook takes, and rook to g7. We have a4 is played in a5. King to a2, getting out of any sort of diagonals. King a7, and queen to a5. We're attacking the a pawn, but at the same time we would have left the defense of the g pawn if we were to attack. So if it's with check, then it's okay. But Ruslan says not with check, so queen comes back. A little bit of cat and mouse, and rook h to e1. Okay, we leave the pawn for the really nice, really nice file. That was worth a rook pawn. Okay, rook pawns only tack one square. You know, it's 3/4 of a pawn, honestly. Rook comes back, forcing this bishop out as he's kind of annoying. And bishop comes back. Rook takes, queen takes. Maybe. Okay. Don't sign no papers yet. All right. Like not yet. Pawn comes to b6. We're solidifying. We don't like this weak pawn. We just we hold down the fort. Queen to h6, attacking a rook. Rook comes back, and queen infiltrates. Y'all saw that. That wasn't just me, right? Oh, wait a minute. We left a square. This is a target. Attacks come forward. Wait a minute. Now that we said that out loud, okay, that wasn't that hard of a move to find, now was it? Yeah, we're just it's just common knowledge after this. Like, what are we doing? Why would we not attack the c6 weakness? So attacks back, and that was delicious right there. Bishop to e6 is played, and g6, wonderful, lovely move. If f takes, that's a bishop. If rook takes, that's not good. So g6 is played, a wonderful move. Rook to g7, takes, and now rook to e7. Fabi sacks another piece. All right, y'all. This c7 square isn't going anywhere. Guess what? We want some really good infiltration. We want some really good infiltration earlier. All right. You see how that accumulated to like a really nasty attack. All right. We can't do nothing with the bishop. We got a rook hanging. If queen takes, you'll see later, but queen has to take. Anyways, queen takes, still a weakness, but now we're defended. And bishop to a6, just because like Bishop a6 is the kind of move you play when you're like, you know what, I really don't like you, but I'm gonna make fun of you for a little bit. All right, this is not a respectful move. I mean, granted, is the only reason why rook e7 is even logical, but bishop a6 is the thing. All right. Now after king takes, that's checkmate. Ruslan actually let him checkmate, which is very rare among grandmaster level play. But let's face it, he had 3 pieces on the board. He sacked 2/3 of them. Okay, that's a checkmate. That was rude, but then again, that was very peak Fabi-ish, I would say. Now, how did he get there? That was a real cool sacrifice. How can we at least have the opportunity for that? Well, first things first, we're deadlocked. Okay, we were kind of doing all right, but then Ruslan kind of deadlocked us. So rook slides over. Okay, that's we're getting our piece just inching forward in comparison to our opponents. H4, inching forward in comparison to our opponents, just a little better. All right, inching forward, just way better. Okay, this rook sliding is not nearly as good as the queen coming up to f4. Queen comes back. Bishop comes around to a really nice diagonal. Alright, that's a nice bishop. This guy was useful, wasn't he? Y'all remember then. Bishop comes back to c8. That wasn't nearly as useful as the bishop to d3 maneuver, now wasn't it? King to b2, and bishop takes. Rook takes, because we're not disgusting. And rook came out, but guess what? That wasn't nearly as good as the preparation moves. You kind of saw in the corner of your eye. Look at this guy. Look at that. He ain't going nowhere. This guy is chilling. We got a light square bishop. We can't even invade the dark square. This guy is so safe. There's no checks. There's no nothing. All right. There's no nothing. Anyways, sorry. I got a bit up on that. All right. So he got his king really, really safe beforehand. Oh wait, played a little cat and mouse. And then he brought his other rook to be more developed than the bishop. Traded off a pair of rooks. And then that was a really, really interesting weakness. I get this. Okay, that's a pawn. You don't like it, alright? You don't want him just chilling there. But it does leave the c6 weakness, alright? And after that, now we have our position with potential tactics. Okay, bishop comes up. Oh, look. Sacrifice a pawn, kind of. Rook comes up. Takes. Oh, wait a minute. Now we got 3 pieces on the attack. And we're going to sacrifice 2 of them. Check this out. Rook takes. Rook comes up to e7. Queen takes. Another sacrifice. And that's checkmate.